Hello, this is Gabriel.meneses, your e-commerce coach, and today we're talking about questions that you need to ask your suppliers before you start working with them, okay? This is super important, so make sure you pay close attention and you stay until the end, okay? So you can actually learn how to approach suppliers if you're doing Alibaba, Aliexpress, or a Chinese supplier, or even if you're actually looking products inside your country, okay? So let's get started. It's 7 different questions that you need to be asking, and also make sure to go to heymeneses.com to download my supplier templates, okay? You only will need to copy and paste and send emails to be able to find if this is the right supplier for your store, okay? So again, heymeneses.com/toolkit, okay? So let's get started. Question number 1, you need to ask, am I allowed to dropship this product, okay? This is the main question that you need to be asking just first before you ask anything else, okay? Sometimes some products have like copyright issues. You need to be sure that this is a product that they own the rights to. So this is super important, okay? So let them know if you are able to sell this product on your website as a drop shipping, and also if you can do marketing for the product, okay? This means that you can run ads and do content marketing, influencer marketing, and actually sell it as your own, okay? This is the main question that you need to ask, okay? Again, number 2 is, do you have a license for this product as a supplier, okay? If they say yes to the first question, which is, am I allowed to dropship this product? The second question will be, do you have a license to it? Because obviously if they say yes, but they actually don't own the rights, so question number 1 is actually doesn't matter, okay? So just go ahead and reassure that this question is actually a yes, okay? So you want them to have the rights to sell this product because they're obviously the manufacturer and they actually are able to actually provide the product to you without any issues, okay? When you can encounter, if you are actually stop and don't ask these type of questions, is that as soon as you start scaling your store, the more people start looking at your products, the more people enter your store, your Shopify, e-commerce, or whatever platform that you're using. At some point, you'll get an email from the actual holder, the license holder, the copyright person that actually owns the design and everything from this product, and you can get sued. You can actually get in trouble if you start selling products that you don't own the rights to, okay? So make sure that you do your due diligence. If you want to actually scale the store that you are doing, if you want actually go long term with something, this is a question that you need to ask, and you need to be sure that you can sell this type of product, okay? Then obviously if you don't have a team to actually create content and all of these, the third question is super important, which is, are the videos and photos that you're using, am I able to actually use them to advertise, okay? Sometimes you find products on Aliexpress, Alibaba, and they have a ton of content, a ton of material, and you want to be sure that you can actually copy and paste these type of pictures, because sometimes you cannot wait to order the product or something like that, which I don't recommend. I always order the products, create the content around it, and then start testing the products. But if you don't have a choice, if you need to start selling the product right away, at least ask the supplier if you can use this content, okay? Because sometimes even the suppliers inside Alibaba and Aliexpress, they're taking pictures from other websites, from other creators, from other brands that are selling these products, and you actually are you're gonna get in trouble because you're using the content from other people that are actually selling the product as you are, okay? And obviously this is kind of tricky waters, because obviously some people might be way ahead of you. Maybe they have the rights to the product, maybe they already have a copyright for the content, all of these. So you need to make sure that you ask the supplier if you can use the content that they are offering, the content that they actually showcase inside the website, okay? This is super important. Then question number 4, but before I tell you, make sure to subscribe, like the video if it's helping you, and also make sure to comment if you have any questions. I'm always right there answering any questions that you might have, okay? So question number 4, what are your current stock levels? Okay, you don't want to be getting into a product, you don't want to start researching on all of these, start scaling, doing lookalike audiences, actually getting into Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and all of these, if they don't have enough quantities to actually send you or actually ship to the actual customer. Imagine that you start doing like a 100, 150 units per day, and actually your supplier cannot handle this. So you need to ask them upfront, okay, so if I start selling, what are your current stock levels, and how often will be actually making more units and more units. Okay, so this is super important. Then obviously this is something that it will change depending of the supplier, and this is something that you want to negotiate. Obviously some people, if the more you order, the better the price and all of this, but don't worry, go to heymeneses.com/toolkit to download the actual templates that you can copy and paste and actually negotiate prices. But this is a question that you need to ask. Okay, then question number 5 is super important. I already touched into this, which is negotiating the price. Okay, so you need to ask them, if you are actually selling the product and actually moving units, are you open to negotiate better prices for the unit? Okay, even though if you're not doing white labeling or any of that, if you're buying by unit, but you're actually buying 10, 20, 50 units every single day, you need to ask them if they can create a VIP link, if they can give you a better price with the units, etc. Okay, so make sure that you add these into the first questions that you send, so you know exactly if this is a good supplier to start working with. Okay, then question number 6 is, will you be able to do a VIP link again? So first you ask them if they are open to negotiate. You can actually bundle this question together if you want, so you can save a little bit of space. But if you want to ask directly about the VIP link, is super important. Okay, and then finally, this is one of the most important things that you need to ask within the first contact that you have with your supplier, and this is actually the shipping time. Okay, what's the best shipping time for X country that you want to start selling? Okay, what I recommend is start with one of your main countries, max 3 countries, and then start from there, and you start getting a relationship with your suppliers, start testing the shipping times and all of this. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do before you start scaling the product, go ahead and even you order the product from your supplier and send it to your office, your home, or whatever, and actually measure the time that it takes to go from your supplier's warehouse to your house. Okay, and see actually the shipping time. Also ask your supplier about actual tracking numbers from whatever they are to the United States, to Europe, etc. So this way you can see actual tracking numbers of previous orders, and you can see, okay, well, this is taking 7 days, this is taking 10 days. So you have an idea actually how long it's taking to actually ship products and all of these. Okay, so this is super important. So ask them about this, and then ask them what's the best way to actually get the fastest shipment. Okay, so which companies are the best? Okay, ePacket and all of these. There are many ways, many different options that you have. Obviously some of them are a little bit more pricey than others, so you need to be able to see and maybe include that inside the price of the product if it permits. Okay, talking about pricing, I just did a video about this topic on how to price the product, how to add the shipping into the product, etc. So go ahead to my playlist and find the video. It's amazing. Okay, so this is 7 different questions that you need to keep in mind. And again, go to heymeneses.com/toolkit to download the templates and actually use them to start contacting suppliers. Okay, make sure that you follow this step by step. That is it for today. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment if you have any questions. Okay, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, take care. Bye bye.